Have you ever stood up and felt just a little off balance? Maybe it wasn't a full fall. Maybe it was a sudden wobble, a moment where your legs didn't feel like they used to. For millions of older women, that moment becomes a pattern. Then it becomes fear, and no one talks about it. They tell us it's just age, but balance loss isn't just age. It's often 8 simple mistakes, things we do every day without even thinking, that quietly sabotage our strength, our safety, and our confidence. This video isn't meant to scare you, it's here to empower you. Because once you understand these 8 triggers, you can take back control of your body and your peace of mind. You're not fragile, and you're not alone. If you've ever felt uneasy on your feet or worried about slipping, this video is for you. Here on Elder Radiance, we create honest, comforting videos that support your health, confidence, and happiness after 60. So if you'd like more gentle guidance like this, click subscribe and stay with us through the end. These 8 tips could truly change your life. Mistake number 1, wearing the wrong shoes without realizing it. Let's start with this one, because it's the mistake most women never think twice about. For years, we were told to find comfortable shoes. So we did. We picked soft, cushiony ones with flexible soles. Maybe even slip-ons because they're easier to get on. But here's the truth. Those shoes could be silently destroying your balance. When shoes are too soft or lack structure, they don't support the tiny muscles and tendons in your feet that help you stay upright. Over time, your ankles weaken, your posture shifts, and your body becomes more likely to wobble or fall, especially on uneven ground. Then there are the shoes that fit loosely, the kind you wear around the house. They might feel cozy, but every slight slide of your heel or toe inside the shoe teaches your brain not to trust your steps. And yes, even those old favorites with worn-out soles can throw your entire gait off balance. It's not about expensive footwear. It's about stable shoes with a firm heel, grippy sole, and good arch support. Orthopedic sneakers, ankle boots with proper traction, or even Mary Janes with supportive soles. These can actually retrain your muscles to walk safer and stand stronger. And when your shoes work with your body, your confidence grows with every step. So if you've been slipping more, wobbling more, or just feeling uncertain when you walk, start by looking down. The fix might already be on your feet. Mistake number 2, avoiding strength training out of fear. Now here's one that catches a lot of women off guard, and it's completely understandable. Many older women avoid strength exercises because they worry it's too late, too dangerous, or simply not for them. Some feel intimidated by weights. Others think of gyms filled with young people and loud music and feel out of place. But here's the truth. Muscle loss is one of the biggest reasons balance disappears after 60. And if we don't actively fight it, it only gets worse, faster than you might think. It's called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that begins in your 30s and speeds up after menopause. By the time we reach our 60s or 70s, we've lost so much natural muscle that our legs, hips, and core can no longer support sudden shifts in motion. That's when balance falters, and falls happen. The good news? You don't need a gym, you don't need heavy weights. Simple bodyweight exercises like standing up and sitting down from a chair without using your hands, holding onto a counter and doing heel raises or even light resistance bands. These can all rebuild strength in the exact muscles that keep you stable. Even just 2 20-minute sessions a week can make a visible difference in your posture, walking speed, and step confidence. And it's not about becoming a bodybuilder, it's about protecting your independence. When your muscles feel strong, your brain stops overcorrecting, you stop second-guessing every step, and you begin to feel like your body can truly support you again. So if you've been afraid of strength training, remember, it's never too late, and every small effort counts. Mistake number 3, ignoring vision changes that affect depth perception. This one might not be as obvious, but it's quietly responsible for so many balance problems, especially as we age. You see, balance isn't just about your legs and feet. It's also about what your eyes tell your brain. And when your vision changes even slightly, your brain's ability to judge distances, like how far away the floor is or where a curb ends, can get thrown off. That's called depth perception. And for women over 60, it often begins to fade without warning. Bifocals or progressive lenses, while helpful for reading, can sometimes distort how stairs or steps look, especially when looking down. It's why so many older adults misjudge the last step or feel unsteady when going downstairs. Then there's low lighting. As our pupils shrink with age, we need more light to see clearly. Dim hallways or poorly lit corners suddenly become risk zones. And of course, skipping regular eye exams means tiny changes go unnoticed until they turn into a stumble. But here's the fix. Start by getting your eyes checked every year, even if you think they're fine. Ask specifically about your depth perception and contrast sensitivity. Both are critical for safe movement. Keep your home well lit, especially around staircases and bathrooms. Use warm, indirect lighting that reduces harsh shadows. And if you wear glasses, take a few slow walks in new environments to help your brain adjust to the lenses before relying on them fully. When your vision is clear and your brain trusts what it sees, your entire body follows with more ease and fewer missteps. Sometimes, protecting your balance is as simple as seeing things a little more clearly. Mistake number 4, skipping meals or drinking too little water. Here's one that doesn't sound like it has anything to do with balance, but it absolutely does. Too often, older women unintentionally skip meals or don't drink enough water throughout the day. Maybe it's because of a busy morning, a poor appetite, or simply the habit of putting everyone else's needs first. But when your blood sugar drops, or when you're even mildly dehydrated, your body responds in quiet, dangerous ways. You might feel a little dizzy when you stand up. You might feel lightheaded walking through a store. And over time, your brain gets slower at coordinating your movements, which throws off your entire sense of stability. Even a 1% drop in hydration can impact your cognitive function and muscle performance. And balance needs both. That unsteady feeling, that wooziness when you move quickly, it could be your body crying out for nourishment. Here's what helps. Start your day with a balanced breakfast that includes protein, like eggs, yogurt, or a handful of nuts. Carry a reusable water bottle and sip regularly, not just when you're thirsty. If medications suppress your appetite, speak with your doctor about timing meals and managing side effects. Keep healthy snacks like cheese cubes, apples, or whole grain crackers within reach. When your brain is well fed and your body is hydrated, your inner balance system, the one that helps your ears, eyes, and muscles work together, performs better. So, if you've ever wondered why you feel foggy, weak, or wobbly out of nowhere, check your plate and fill your cup. It might be the simplest fix of all. Mistake number 5, not treating inner ear issues that throw off balance. Let's talk about something that lives deep inside your ears and plays a major role in keeping you upright. It's called your vestibular system, and it's part of your inner ear. It helps your brain understand where your body is in space, whether you're standing, turning, or moving forward. And when it's not working right, your balance suffers. Many older women experience subtle inner ear issues, like fluid buildup, inflammation, or tiny calcium crystals moving where they shouldn't, especially after a cold, sinus infection, or even sleeping in the wrong position. These issues can lead to vertigo, which makes the world feel like it's spinning. But even milder symptoms, like brief dizziness when turning your head or feeling off balance in the shower, can be a sign of benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, BPPV, or other vestibular disorders. Here's the surprising part. Many of these conditions are treatable. There are simple head positioning exercises like the Epley maneuver that can shift those tiny crystals back into place. There are physical therapists who specialize in vestibular rehabilitation, helping your brain retrain itself to manage balance better. But none of that happens if we ignore the signs, or chalk it up to just getting older. So if you ever feel dizzy when lying down, turning over in bed, bending over, or looking up, don't brush it off. Talk to your doctor, ask about your vestibular system, and consider a referral to a balance specialist. Because often, that unsteadiness isn't in your head, it's in your ears. And the sooner you treat it, the sooner you feel steady again. Mistake number 6, letting clutter and home hazards go unchecked. This one hits close to home, literally. As we age, we become more careful with how we move. But what we often overlook is where we move and how much risk is quietly hiding in plain sight. Loose rugs, electrical cords, stacks of books, a pair of shoes left in the hallway. None of these seem dangerous at first glance. But for a woman over 60, even a small obstacle can become a serious hazard, especially if balance is already a little shaky. In fact, most falls happen at home, not outside, and they usually happen in the same places: bathrooms, kitchens, and bedrooms. The worst part? Many women feel embarrassed after a fall. They blame themselves, call it clumsiness, and don't talk about it. But the truth is, it's not about being clumsy. It's about being surrounded by silent risks that are easy to fix once you know they're there. So here's what to do. Walk through your home slowly and look at floor level. What might catch your toe? Replace throw rugs with non-slip mats or remove them altogether. Use motion sensor night lights in hallways and bathrooms. Rearrange cabinets so frequently used items are waist level. No reaching or climbing needed. Keep a sturdy chair or grab bar near places where you dress, shower, or bend down. These changes aren't about making your home look different. They're about making your body feel safer. And the peace of mind that comes from knowing your space is working with you, not against you, can help you move more freely and confidently. So if you've had close calls lately, take a fresh look around. Your home might just need a few small shifts to help you stay on your feet. Mistake number 7, not practicing balance itself until it's too late. Here's something we don't hear often enough. Balance is a skill, and like any skill, it can fade if we don't practice it. The problem is, most women don't even think about balance exercises until they've already started falling. But by then, confidence is shaken, and fear can creep in. That fear makes you more cautious. You walk slower, tighten up, maybe even avoid going out as much. And without realizing it, you become less stable, not more. The truth is, balance is like brushing your teeth. You don't wait until your teeth fall out to start caring for them. You build it into your routine, gently, daily, without pressure. Simple exercises like standing on one foot while brushing your teeth, walking heel to toe across the room, or practicing slow side steps along a counter, these might seem basic, but they're powerful. They train your brain, ankles, hips, and core to work together. And just 5-10 minutes a day can build the kind of inner stability that keeps you upright, even when you're tired, distracted, or stepping onto uneven ground. Yoga and Tai Chi are especially helpful. They improve balance and reduce anxiety, which often goes hand in hand with fear of falling. The key is consistency, not perfection. You don't need to become a dancer. You just need to remind your body every day that it's capable of moving safely and confidently. So if you've been waiting to get better before starting balance work, flip that thinking. Start small, start now. Balance isn't something you hope to keep. It's something you lovingly maintain. Mistake number 8, believing that asking for help is a sign of weakness. Let's finish with one of the most powerful and most emotional mistakes of all. Too many older women believe that needing help means they've failed. Maybe you were always the one taking care of others, the strong one, the one who didn't need anything. So when balance starts to fade, the idea of asking for support, using a cane, holding onto a railing, or even mentioning a fall feels like giving up. But here's what I want you to know. Asking for help is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. It means you're listening to your body. You're making choices that protect your future. And it means you care enough about your independence to make adjustments before something scary happens. The truth is, tools like canes, walking sticks, or grab bars aren't symbols of decline. They're signs of someone taking charge. Even just talking to a friend or doctor about your balance concerns can lead to small changes that keep you safer. Because what often causes the most damage isn't the stumble, it's the silence. It's falling and not telling anyone. It's brushing off a near miss instead of exploring what might be changing in your body. But when you open up, you open the door to real solutions. Physical therapy that targets your exact weak spots, medication reviews to check for dizziness side effects, home adjustments that reduce risks without reducing dignity. You don't lose strength by asking for help, you gain control. And sometimes, that one brave conversation can make the difference between a fall that sets you back and a future that moves forward with strength and support. Balance isn't just physical, it's emotional, it's mental. It's the quiet confidence that your body will carry you safely through the day. And if you felt that confidence slipping, you're not broken. You're simply being called to listen, adjust, and reclaim what's yours. Every woman deserves to walk without fear, to move through her home without second-guessing her steps, to feel strong and supported in every step. To feel strong and supported in every sense of the word. So take what you've learned today and know that change doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just one shift, one shoe, one habit, one conversation can bring your balance back, and with it, your freedom.